Hi, it's Victoria, and I wanted to do a little bit of an update for you guys on where I am in my path and in what I'm doing uh, for traveling along the witch's path. In the introduction video, I said that I have a blog and a Facebook page. Well, previously the Facebook page hadn't been published because I was trying to figure things out for it, what I wanted to do and all that stuff. But today I finally decided to publish it. So it's up and receiving likes right now. I am trying to figure out a weekly schedule to kind of organize my thoughts on what to post on the page. I'm really not all that organized, but sometimes a schedule is good. You know, it kind of keeps your mind focused on things so that you know what you're doing, what's coming next. So we'll see where that goes. I have a few things already decided. On Sundays, I'm going to set the tone for the next week with a deity of the week and that type of thing. Like the deity will correspond with what I want to work on for the next week. And then Monday motivations, or Motivation Monday, it'll be that'll also help kind of solidify the theme of the week. Right now, nothing for Tuesdays. Wednesdays are going to be the meditation and self-improvement day. It's just going to be also kind of sticking with the theme for the week. Just meditations and other affirmations, simple things like that people can run with as they choose. Thursdays, I'm going to do community candle healing ritual. So if you have anybody that you want healing energy sent to, go ahead and put their name on the post. That one should either be pinned to the top or in the notes section. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work that one yet. But on Thursday, I will go ahead and write down all the names that are posted for that week. And I'll send out some healing energy to those people. Because I know we all need healing. And you know, it's a big part of this path, and that's kind of what the theme of this first week of the page being published is going to be about. It's going to be healing, and that's the goddess that I chose to research this week is an Irish goddess of healing. She's the Irish goddess of healing herbs, and she's very interesting. Her name and just her energy really stood out to me today when I was researching it, so I chose to see about working with her, and I don't know what's going to happen. So that's the Facebook page update. The other days I'm not really sure what it's all going to be about, so I'm looking for inspiration, trying to figure out what kind of themes should go on the different days. So the second one is my blog, and I've been updating that a little bit more. I think I've done 2 updates, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 over the last week. Monday of last week, I decided to start a weekly tarot reading to kind of show me what this next week is going to hold for me energy-wise. Like what things should I look for? What should I work on? You know, that type of thing. And this last week has been a lot about starting things that deal with my creativity. Really starting a new path, and I've been kind of searching for my spiritual truths for a few months now, but I really started to take hold of the journey and everything within the last few weeks. So But something that really got me was like a new creative venture, and it felt like it was talking about a creative business. I did end up shutting down my previous shop because it felt like I didn't really identify with that anymore. Like I didn't identify with the energy that surrounded it. It was from a part of my past that I kind of want to get away from, so I'm shutting it down. It may come back in the future, but I'm not really sure about that. I do want to open up my shop again under a different name with a different feel to it. And I'm in the process of figuring out where I want to open it, how I want to open it, what I want to provide in my shop, that type of thing. So, what else? That's really it for those two things. So the next thing to update you guys on is Beltane. And Beltane was last Thursday. The celebrations generally start the night before on May Eve, or it's April 30th, and they go until, May Day. And in most Wiccan traditions, Beltane is the sacred marriage of the goddess and the god. They consummate their relationship on that date. And it's a big fertility holiday. It really is. It's wonderful for petitioning the deities, the gods and goddesses, for pregnancy. And I did end up writing a ritual. I just didn't end up performing said ritual because I write rituals and then I forget about them. Life kind of gets in the way sometimes, most of the time, and I don't end up actually celebrating the Sabbath the way my soul wants to. I know that sounds weird, but because, to give a little background, because of a lot of the different things that happened in my life, logic a lot of the times will overrule my spirituality, because it's like, oh well, you don't need to celebrate the Sabbath type of thing. It's funny, it's silly, it's not worth it. But my soul, my spirituality is sitting there and it's like, no, leave me. I want to celebrate. That gives me light and energy, But when I was a kid, there was a May Day celebration that fell during the weekend, the first weekend of the month, right after May 1st. May 1st fell on the first weekend, then so be it. That's when it was. But it wasn't celebrated on May 1st. But it was the May Day celebration, and it was a community thing. It wasn't inherently pagan, that type of thing. It wasn't, we're pagan, we're celebrating. It was, we're a community. Let's get out, get the kids out. It's almost summertime. Let's have some fun in the park. Have a barbecue, dance around a maypole, do a cakewalk, dress like fairies, tie-dye. It was pretty cool. It was actually pretty awesome. But where I live now in southern Arizona, we don't really have anything like that. And I've actually kind of been thinking about starting something like that. An annual festival for May Day. It wouldn't be inherently pagan. It would be all the community is welcome. Get out, have a barbecue, enjoy some fun times, that type of thing, Really kind of community centered, get the community together, because we're a small community in that a lot of the people know each other here, but it's also kind of small town community because it's not too open. I mean, we have an artsy-fartsy town close to here. Kind of reminds me of the desert's version of Santa Cruz, California. It's pretty cool. And it's very open and very fun, and the celebration would probably go over really well in that town. Sorry, puppy. Sorry. But so there's no real celebrating here in where I live in southern Arizona. And so my family and I, my kids and myself, get together with a really good friend. I call her my adopted mom. She's my Arizona mom. And her adopted daughter. And we just go out to the park, let the kids run around and have fun, get some fresh air, get some sunlight, get some recharging of our batteries type of thing. Now, my kids decided last year on Litha that one of these trees in the park is going to be the fairy tree. They must have seen fairies around it or something, I don't really know. But what they do is they grab pine cones, grass, twigs, rose petals, flowers, really anything they can get their hands on, take it to the fairy tree and offer those items up to the fairies. It's pretty cool. But so that's exactly what we did on Thursday after my son's speech therapy appointment. So it was overall a very relaxed Sabbath celebration. Like I said, I didn't really do a big ritual. I wrote one down, but unfortunately I didn't perform it. So I'll have it for next year. But other than that, there's really not much else to update everybody on. I'm still very introverted, and I want to apologize for not updating sooner. I was going to update on Thursday night, but life kind of got in the way. But yeah, like I said, I'm still pretty introverted, and I'm not really sure when things are going to pick up speed with me updating. Probably once I get a better camera, because I'm using my webcam right now and it's kind of crappy. So yeah, but that's it. And I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video, and namaste.